Morning guys, so my name's Jack Telling and I'm one of the physios currently working at the Swindon Intermediate Care Centre, which is next door to the main Great Western Hospital here in Swindon. So SWIC is a rehabilitation centre for patients that have been over at the main Great Western Hospital and need a bit more time to get a bit stronger on their feet before going home. So over at SWIC we've got doctors, physios, occupational therapists, speech and language therapists, and we all work together to give the patient the best rehab possible before they go home. So one of the main differences with SWIC compared to the main hospital is the fact that we've got a nice big gym that we can take our patients into and work on their rehab. So if you look, we've got some plinths that we can use to help patients practice their standing. We've got some parallel bars that the patients can use to practice their walking. And then we've got some stairs that the patients can practice before they go home to give them a bit of confidence, as well as to make sure they can actually do it. So what I'm going to do now is bring a patient down into the gym and do a rehab session with them, just to sort of show you what sort of things we do with them here at SWIC. So what Alex and Carla are going to do now is help the patient to stand by facilitating his weaker side.
Really good. Stay against my shoulder. Yeah, well done. Okay, and sit down.
So what we have been seeing a lot more of over sort of the last 12 to 18 months here at SWIC is a lot more patients coming over that have had COVID. We've all seen the effect that it can have on the respiratory system and the lungs, but we're also seeing the effects longer term that it can have on a patient's muscles and their sort of day-to-day functioning. Christmas is just on the horizon as well. A lot more people are going to be going out, mingling, drinking, things like that. Lots of people in close contact with one another. So it's just as important as ever to make sure we're all doing our bit, make sure we're socially distancing, make sure we're wearing our face coverings when we need to, make sure you're getting your jabs when it's offered to you, because it's just as important as ever, really.